say thank you. We thought we'd take up the opportunity of doing it on a holiday today, and because normally before a title fight you have to have a pre-med, which was done today, and just obviously everything was good with the two guys fighting. Doc, everything okay? Everything's okay. As I said, I want to thank you for coming out. We just also want to launch, this is our first essay title, or not essay title, our first Gauteng title. And we're now starting, Boxing 5 is starting to go with the BSA titles which we never did last year. We've been going for a year, and it's time that we started giving our fighters, all fighters, an opportunity to fight for the Gauteng title and hopefully for the South African title. This is, we view Gauteng as a stepping stone, where the guys come in and once they get there, then they are the SA title and then international. So for the boxers, it's an opportunity, especially the development guys coming through. When they start getting into this, it's no more development, it's now getting into the big time. So we just want to say thank you, and for us it's a special occasion because what we're doing is we're launching another belt. You can see here, we've got nothing better to do than just develop belts. But we think it's good for boxing. And the reason why we've developed this belt is under the auspices of Boxing BSA. And we asked for permission, we didn't just do it, because people think Boxing Club just does what they like, but it's not true. And they agreed, because what happens is whoever wins a fight, what that happens, they present them with a belt. And then the belt gets to be given back a week later, same as with the essays. So, I think it's very difficult when a guy's won a title and then you want to say to your kids, I was once Gauteng champion. Okay, where's your belt? No, take it back. So, we just think it's a good thing for boxing, for the boxers. This one they keep. So whoever wins it, they keep. But if they defend the title, which I don't think there's too many Gauteng titles that have been defended, maybe it is, but not as many as SA titles. So this is something they can treasure, that they want it on the night, and something that's, I think is an incentive to fighters to keep the belt, not that the title isn't. And you'll see we've put on BSA's logo, we put the South African flag, and what we've done is we've used all our belts that we do are their sponsors for them. We've got a sponsor on the board. I want to thank Stephen Fisher for Prop Shop Middleburg. They've sponsored this belt on this fight for this tournament. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you. So that was the whole thought process behind it. And going forward, as I said, we'll be doing a lot more titles, SA titles, Gauteng titles. I also want to thank all the boxers that came out. And there was a press conference for the guys that are fighting on the tournament. We look forward to the tournament. We've had a few ups and downs, a few hiccups, as all tournaments do, but at this stage we're sitting with 9 fights. So we started off with 10, and along the way we had to change, just what happens. Injuries, and but they're going to be crackerjack fights. And on the night itself, we then will be awarding Fight of the Night. That is a belt that we give in all our tournaments to the best fight of the night, which will be judged by an adjudicator. The last 2 that we've done, everyone has agreed, has been well received, fights have been good, and the belt has gone down well. That has been sponsored by Drive Train, that's their sponsorship. So, and he's come back and said he'll do all our tournaments, that's his sponsorship. So, I'm just filling you in about the tournament, about Boxing 5. Boxing 5's plan this year is to do, we've had one, we're going to do another 6 tournaments this year. So, Klops is really shaking his head because we're only giving work, but it's going to be good. I think it's boxing's in a good space at the moment, and I think we look forward to it. We will be streaming it live with Vision View, our streaming house, and SABC will be showing it at a later stage. But at this stage, it will definitely be shown live, which is quite nice. Just to give you a bit of news, I don't know if you've all heard or seen it. Colin has negotiated the Rata Domini fight, and it's the first time that BBC is taking one of our fighters. And there was a bid for the purse, and the way that the ratings are, it's in favour of the ranked boxer. It was Rata Domini was ranked 2. And the fight he's fighting is ranked 3. So the purse is structured 75-25. 75 to the highest ranked 25. So I think it's unbelievable what's happening. You know, the one thing about Noam Ganjani, or I call him Mr. Shruti, he knows the rules, he knows what's there, he knows when he can do this, he knows when he can't, and he looks after the fighters. You know, everyone thought he's taking this fight and it's a lower bid instead of fighting the original fight. But now in July he'll be fighting in America for BBC, and hopefully we'll start getting our content going their side. And that's why we try to put on the fights that we do, because when we start sending content overseas, they'll start paying for it, and purse money will go up, definitely. And it's all because of the boxers and the fighters. You know, so that's our plans for the future. The weigh-in will be here on Saturday, the normal weigh-in. What time did you say? 11 or 12? I'm not sure.
If boxers here at 11 o'clock, it helps so that 12 o'clock we can start.
Okay, so 11 o'clock the meeting will start, and then the weigh-in should start by 12. So then we can get finished with that, and then on Sunday, our tournament kicks off at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock we kick off. And it all starts happening to the lead up. So just ask Mr. Gauteng manager if there's anything you'd like to add.
Humble greetings to everybody. Before I say a word or two, I think it would only be fitting to just have a moment of silence for our late legend, one of the people that have paved the way in boxing, Tina the Rose of Soweto, Toyota. Thank you. May his champion soul rest in peace. Larry, we just firstly want to thank you on behalf of Boxing South Africa for always bringing exciting tournaments. You know, when we come to Boxing Back tournament, it's very hard to predict who will win from the top of your head. It's always fairly match fight, and we also would like to take time to thank you for going your way out and trying to champion the interests of boxers in terms of giving them obviously things that they can treasure, your titles. You become the first promoter in the history of boxing SA that has worked an extra mile of actually creating such memories in terms of boxers. You know, a lot of boxers have been champions. They go to the grave without a title on the wall, and when they tell their stories, and one of them, trust me, to say I've been a champion, you have nothing to show for it. So this goes a long way, and with that, we just like to thank you. And this is honestly a great match out from about 1 to about 8. I'm still struggling to figure out where would the best boxer of the night go to. I've had talks, I've watched Mr. Hayden Jones also with his predictions as well, but it's a very hard one to tell. That's how much of a great match tournament it is. Obviously, credit goes to the best matchmaker in the country currently, the Rock, the Little Rock, and thank you once more. Good luck to all the boxers.
Thank you. Just to put matters straight, I represent boxing 5, but boxing 5 isn't very easy. Boxing 5 is a team, and each person has got their part to play. And one of the biggest parts to play is, as Klaus mentioned, is the rock, ABC. That man puts parts together, honestly, and we sit there as a team and he puts it forward, and we don't say that this fight must take place. That's his job, is to matchmake fights that are coming out there that are very, very equal, and it's entertaining for the crowd. It's not that it's a boxing fight or that. Boxing fight doesn't sign fighters. No engagement who's the other part of boxing fight, they sign fighters. So we don't, for us, we ever train for fighter, it's material, we want them to be with their trainer, and we want them to be part of, to fight on our tournaments. So it's not a case of saying, well, it's always boxing fighters, which is not. And so that's the other one part of boxing fight. Colin, Riaz is sharp cameras or microphones, I don't know what, he always goes missing. But without him and his team putting on the event here, getting everything ready, and making sure that things go well, it's very difficult for anyone to promote. As those of you who have been at, you know what it's like to put on a tournament with your family, and that. It's not the easiest thing. And then with the other coaches that are part of Boxing 5, Shannon, Sean, all the guys there, holding the fort while Colin's away. Colin's away till Friday. And so that's what Boxing 5 is. And the big part of it is Riaz and his family, putting this venue. What you see now is not what you'll see on Sunday or any tournament you come here. So we just want to thank them. So I think it's time for the guys who put on the action. I'm going to give them the mic. I think if there's any from your side, Hayden, if you ask any questions, because and sorry, I also forgot Hayden is part of that team. Sorry, he's not just the guy who comes late. No, I'm joking. Don't for that.
All right. So yeah, it's because I was late. Obviously that has to be mentioned. I'll start with you, Becky, as the younger guy. You saw in the interview maybe with Vusi, he had said first he wants to come to you, then he wanted to fight your father after that. I wanted to get your initial reaction to those comments.
First and foremost, I want to thank God, for this, for putting me on such a platform, being with me mentally, in my heart, Because he came at the right time, he wanted for a Gauteng title is on the line. On my side, I saw an opportunity. Him jumping up, saying whatever he said. I saw an opportunity for me in terms of stepping up to another level. Because I remember last day when I said that the best is yet to come. I'm not joking.
And a follow-up question to that. You got the belt coming up here, the Gauteng title, so there's a little bit more on the line. There's 10 rounds. How do you see the fight playing out?
Years experience, but then that don't count because I grew up like sparring beyond Chinese. My dad, they used to beat me. They're the ones that who taught me boxing. I know what I have to do. So yeah.
Alright, so I just want to ask some questions.
This is what I pay. For Monday to Wednesday, this is what I pay. For now I'm just in calm, waiting for judgment day.
100%. And just a few questions for Vusi as well. You've heard a young, confident boxer. He's pretty sure he's going to beat you on fight night. After all that's been said in the build-up to the fight, do you see anything different playing out in your mind? Do you still think you're going to stop him on fight night?
First, what I'm going to say, it's easy to beat me when you want to fight or in the game. I've been beating myself each and every day when I like my fight. But I don't see the boy beating me. I don't see the boy. As he said, we saw an opportunity. But as underdogs, we claim the the spotlight will be opportunist. So I'm still going to be the boy going to his life.
And the win, is it by stoppage? Is it by points? Where's your views right now as you sit across the table from your opponents?
When it comes to a win, I don't care if they go 10 round or any opportunity that comes. Literally, I have to knock him, I'll knock him. But I wasn't preparing for a knockout. I'm preparing to finish the fight. And I'm preparing for a win.
All right, thank you very much, gentlemen.
Now, some of the things I didn't mention, if you go onto Facebook, and I get you to encourage people you know, or family or friends, we give away 5,000 rand for the person who votes for the fight of the night and gets it right. So how it works is just not to confuse anyone, because last time people phone and say, oh, I voted for the right fight, when am I getting my money? So you've got 9 fights, you vote for fight 9, there's going to be multiple correct answers on fight 9. So out of that you pull one person out and they get the 5,000 rand. Easy, you're not paying anything, it's simple. The woman of Cape Town fights I won it last year, the last fight tournament on the 8th of March. We phoned her out from the ring and said you won it. Monday she got the money paid to her, she was over the moon. It's the easiest, she didn't have to get in the ring, she earned 5,000 rand just for nominating and doing something she knows about boxing. Get your fans to vote to win money. Family, let them try and win it, put it out there. The whole idea behind that is to show, is for people to then want to watch the fights because they have an interest. And also then they want to watch the tournament, so they go live and watch it if they're out of country. So that's what that's about. And when people come here to watch the fight, there will be nomination boxes here where they can put in a nomination for a fight. And the last tournament we gave the winner 3,000 rand. So the lady was walking out the door when they called her name, she came back. So and she got 3,000 rand cash. So I mean that's what that's about as well. It's something else that boxing part does. And then for the fight of the night belt, the fight that gets nominated as the fight of the night, it doesn't matter 4-round, 5-round, or even the title fight. Whichever fight is judged the best fight. There is a 5,000 rand added value to their purses, of which the winner gets 3,000 and the loser gets 2,000. So that's another incentive prize. So please get your people to vote on Facebook, because what it does is, if you go to a sponsor and say, look what this is creating, look how many people are involved in it, it just makes it easier when you do that. Last tournament we had 6,000 views on it, and we had, I think it was 800 entries. And now we just want the people just to grow, because that's something that adds value to a sponsor. So please help us to help you, because then the cards maybe go up. Maybe not on this week, but with the future. Okay? And then I just want to thank all the managers and the boxers for participating in our tournament. We really appreciate it. And we look forward to Sunday. But for the fighters and the trainers, we look forward to seeing you here Saturday. And let me ask our other partner here if he has anything to say.
Thank you, David. Guys, first I must apologize. This is the first time I'm late. So yeah, but the traffic was a nightmare. First I just want to say thank you for everyone who's come through today for this press conference. And what I can add to what Larry said is we need to change boxing. We need to encourage people to come. We need a new spectatorship. We need new fans to come into boxing. And through boxing fire, we're seeing the success. Slowly more people are coming, we're getting new fans coming to boxing. And that's it, boxing needs a new fan base. A fan base that really comes out there and supports the boxers. Because when the fans support the boxers, that's what it needs in the fan base. So through this initiative, that's it, we're trying to create a new fan base, and we're seeing the success. And with your help, with you pitching up here, coming to every boxing event, it's going to help you in that success. So thank you guys for coming through and looking forward to a great tournament this weekend.
Thanks, guys. I think that's about it. If anybody wants coffee or water, there's some over there at the tables there. That box has actually got water in. That's from one of our new sponsors called Ngcamu. They're in Cape Town. So they've come on board, and you'll see their water will be displayed here on Sunday. So they're very excited about it. So we look forward to that. It's always an opportunity to bring new people into the game, and hopefully they stay with us. But thanks very much, guys. All good. Doctor, thanks a lot. We look forward to Saturday and Sunday. We get it on, guys.